Here we are joined by Vidit Gujarati, who just finished his round 2 game here in the inaugural FIDE World Rapid Team Championship. Let's start from the 2 games today. How are you feeling? How does this event in Dusseldorf feel to you in general?
I'm happy to be here. It's a first of a kind, such an event, so let's see where it goes, but it looks promising so far. And regarding my games, the first game I was a bit rusty, so I'm not too proud of that, but the second game I think I played a really good one, so that went well, and also it's an important match.
You just came back from, from Baku, where the World Cup had finished. How does that tournament compare to this tournament here? Is this more of a relaxation, a sort of mental vacation, or is it still very high in intensity?
In fact, I made a stopover. I went back home for 2-3 days and then I came here. Of course, you cannot compare World Cup to this because the stakes were just too high in World Cup, and the cost of mistake is high because it's such a it's a knockout format that makes it completely different. But here it's just rapid. There it was also classical. So I think stress-wise or the importance level-wise, I think here it's much more relaxed, which is nice, to play more freely and try out a couple of things. So I'm happy about that.
Well, the fact that you have 4 rounds each day and that you have less time to prepare and you say to play more freely, does that suggest more creativity and chances of sparking some more innovations on the board than when you have proper preparations for proper one game per day thing?
Yeah, for sure. Also, when people play here, they are willing to try or experiment a bit more rather than, let's say, a tournament like World Cup, because here there is room to do that, where in World Cup, if you try some offbeat line and it doesn't work out, you're knocked out and you would regret it. So that also adds a bit of a flavor to the games. And also it's rapid, so anyways, it's going to be up and down and lots of turnarounds.
Well, looking back at your time in Baku, you had some rapid ups and downs and everything. How would you sum up the entire event for you? What was it like? And when you look at it, would you say it was a good event? Are you happy? What are your thoughts on that?
I'm actually quite happy with the way I played. There were some really good matches, like the tie break against Blue Bomb was very intense. It went all the way down to the sudden death. And against Nepo, I was never really worse and I managed to defeat him. So there were some very good matches. And against Baku, I played a very interesting game. And also many people told me that they saw change in my style, which was nice to hear. So I'm very happy.
What was the change? What kind of a change was it?
Well, against Nepo, for example, I had 30 seconds and he was repeating, and he had 5 minutes, I had 30 seconds. And I kind of refused that and I tried to play on, which worked out well. Things like this, or against Baku, I went for a more 2-pawn sacrifice attack, and which they thought it's a bit unusual in my game. So something like that. I was of course disappointed that I was just 1 win away from semi-finals and candidates. But apart from that, I'm happy with the games, and if I keep doing well, or if I keep playing like this, I think the results will start to show.
Okay, now switching just briefly to Dusseldorf, because I'm conscious of your time as well. How does the psychology change in terms of playing for a team? Obviously, it's not just a team format here, but it's a different team format. You have an amateur player, you have a woman player. The dynamics are different. So how does the strategy play out here?
It's always nice to play in a team event. I generally tend to do well. I don't know why, but maybe I feel more relaxed in a team event. There's less pressure. A good company is important, which I think we have. And also we are one of the favorites to do yours, favorites to win this. So overall, just positive vibes so far.
Well, I saw your team captain, Emil Sutowski, always walking behind and checking everything. Do you feel a bit of pressure? Because obviously Emil is a good grandmaster and a prominent figure in the chess world, so do you feel a bit of pressure there?
I didn't notice, actually. I was just engrossed in my own game, and because that's the only thing you can control. You can't really control what others do, so it doesn't matter.
Well, Vidit Santos, thank you very much for your time and good luck with the rest of the tournament. Thank you.